Hello, Aldrich.
Hello, ma'am.
Kumusta? Magsabi ka kung ano yung update sa buhay mo.
Currently po, nag-handle po ako ng proposals, mga health research po.
Okay. So ikaw ang nag-handle ng tuklas lunas?
Apo, isa po ako.
Social.
Sa mga,
So ano pang nangyari? Kumusta ang ECQ?
mahirap, ma'am, kasi tawag dito, mas maraming binababa sa amin na documents na kailangan tapusin kumpara pag nasa office kami.
Kailangan ba online? 8 hours?
Hindi naman sila ganun kahigpit, pero po may binipit ka kasi na deadline yun. Kasi kakatapos lang po ng call for proposal namin itong April. Meron po kasi parang tinatawag na 40 days monitoring and evaluation. So sa loob ng 40 days na yun, dapat ma-assess na agad yung feasibility ng proposal. So pag hindi po, pag matagal po yung proseso, automatically nire-reject na po yung proposal.
So nakailang proposals ka na?
Ngayon po, ma'am, ang binigay po kasi sa akin na proposal is yung ICT related, Information Communication Technology. So more of siya parang databasing, standardizing key indicators, mga mobile application. Tapos meron po yung parang yung meron po target niyo yung specific section po ng society, like for example yung person with disability. So kasi kung titignan niyo po, ma'am, pag project manager ka po kasi kasi po originally po tuklas lunas po ako, which is yung drug discovery ng Philippines. Pero po as much as possible ginagamit din po kami sa other priority program like yung nga po ICT. So dapat as much as possible in-expose mo rin yung sarili mo sa ibang field po ng research, health research po.
Okay. So ilan kayong mga staff na nagre-review ng mga proposals?
Siguro, ma'am, per program po, minimum na po yung 5 staff. 5 junior manager po, tapos meron pong bawat isa po doon, meron po siyang senior manager po.
So, busy ka. Thank you for gracing coffee talk with us, with your friend.
Talaga, ma'am.
Okay, we have with us a YouTuber. Sikat ko sa YouTube noon. Kumusta ka na dyan?
Hi, ma'am. Okay lang po.
Kumusta ang pag-apply ng trabaho?
Ang hirap po maghanap ng schools na may opening. Kasi they prefer mga old teachers kasi mahirap daw po mag-train ng new teachers. But nakapag-apply naman po ako so far.
Okay, so yun yung mga challenge mo, ano? Ang UST ba, Aldrich, tumatanggap ng mga new graduates?
Yes po, tumatanggap naman po kami. Pero sa council po namin, basically health research related po. So chemistry, biology, pharmacy.
So physics hindi pwede.
May mga physics related naman po, pero physics inclined to health, mga ganun po. Like for example, yung kaka-develop lang na medical device for kneecap.
So pupunta na lang sila sa post ng DOST kung gusto nila
pwede sila mag-apply sa DOST PCHRD po. So sa HR po, pwede po sila mag-send ng documents.
Kahit na fresh grad.
Opo, pwede naman po.
Okay. So welcome ninyo sa session na to. Magsalita ka ninyo kasi kailangan makita kung sino yung sumusuporta kay Ditchon.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, kumusta? Update us with what are you doing at the moment?
Part ng skeleton staff.
Naghahanap ba kayo
Sa school ata yun ngayon, ma'am.
School? Naghahanap ka ba ng teacher?
Ay, makompleto na po, ma'am.
Di ba dati naghanap ka ng physics teacher?
Yes po. Po.
So, close na kayo?
Po.
Kumusta naman ang enrollment nyo?
Mga 25% pa lang.
25%.
30%. Opo.
But you still have like 2 months. So, I
Yes
hope
po.
pa na magiging.
Nga po.
So, for
Praying po na
face-to-face
maabot
kayo
yung
for the
target.
whole year?
Opo.
Buti pinapayagan ka makichismis sa amin kahit na nasa trabaho ka.
Kasi, naman to equipping.
Ay, okay, that's good. Sino pa bang hindi nakapagsalita? Trixie, hello. How are you?
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, any update from you? May trabaho ka na?
Wala pa po, ma'am.
Okay.
Naghahanap po.
Naghahanap ka. Saan ka ba ngayon banda?
Sa Makati po, ma'am.
Sa Makati area. So, anyone who knows about a job for physics teachers, meron po tayong new graduate na mga physics at saka elementary science and math major. So, sabihin
First
nyo.
hiring, ma'am, yung alam kong school sa Makati eh.
So, maghanap na lang tayo ng kung ano-ano. Hello, JD from Taguig.
Hi, ma'am.
Good morning. Wala ba kayong hindi ba kayo naghahanap ng teacher?
Hindi,
Wala kayong hiring?
hindi ma'am. Wala daw pong budget eh.
So free
Pero
hiring din.
Dapat po magkakaroon ng opening ngayon kaso nagka-COVID po.
Narsha, you just came in. Hello? Hi, kumusta?
Okay naman po.
How's your love life? How's your work life?
Chill.
Chill. So how's your tutorial with your younger generation?
It's fun. It's almost 3 weeks since we started, and yeah, I'm learning more compared to he learning from me, I think.
You're learning from your students.
Yeah, we started from 2 subjects, and we will add 1 more subject next week, which is science. So
Mga ilang oras ka nagtuturo?
1 hour. I mix
per-
1 hour kami per day. I mix math and writing, Filipino and writing, and then pag Friday arts.
Magkano ang charge mo ngayon per hour?
Service to the community.
UYG
Oh,
lang
ganun.
yan, ma'am. UYG. Thank you, girl.
Ang yaman mo ha, you are only teaching for your community. So aside from tutorial, ano pang mga pinagkakabalahan mo ngayon?
I'm currently a content specialist in Paper Philippines. So I'm writing content in chemistry. It's a freelance job, so I can work anytime, and I can only work at home. So it's kind of stress-free from me. For me, stress-free.
So medyo mataas naman ang bayad? Or per project?
Per module.
Per module. Ang Quiper ba is kailangan magbayad to get all those modules from them?
Yes, may subscription siya, but I think they are offering free usage to some public schools.
May mga files lang sila na available for, I think,
For free?
for public, and then others are you have to pay for it. Especially, ma'am, yung mga modules.
So paano mag-apply dyan? Madali bang mag-apply? Kasi mga options ng kung ano-ano.
You just send lang via LinkedIn or email or through their website. They will...
Actually, ma'am, lagi silang open sa JobStreet
yes, they are always open.
for applications.
So can you just work on it kahit na meron kang other job?
Yes, actually it's a part-time job. So if you want to do it full-time, fine, but it's better if it's just your part-time job. So aside from your full-time job, you get additional income from paper.
Wow.
Magandang idea yan. So, ngayon ay alam na natin, Ninyo, kung saan tayo pupunta. Ikaw din ba ay paper writer, Ninyo?
Hindi daw po, ma'am.
Hindi, ma'am, hindi.
Okay. So, options natin yan na kung gusto natin kumita ng marami ngayong online ang ano natin at makakuha siguro tayo ng mga free ideas from them, maka-apply na rin dyan sa Kuiper. Parang parang may oras tayo na
Si Ate Karen ata, ma'am.
sino
Donisa.
Karen?
Donisa.
Karen
yung
is
PT.
writing. Karen is writing for
Ah,
Kuiper too.
Alright.
So, God bless on your job.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oo. At saka, sana happy ka na dyan sa pagtuturo ng iyong pamangkin ba yan? Pamangkin?
Pamangkin.
Oo. So, we already have 14 participants from this session. Welcome sa lahat. Sino pa ang gustong bumati? Miss Caballero. Seth.
Hindi nagpapakita yan, ma'am.
Oo nga, forever na yung hindi nagpapakita dito. Siguro nandun, parang si Nicolette yan na nag-a-attend ng DepEd na webinar. Dalawang screen ang naka-open.
Yes, ma'am. Alam mo nga.
ang yayaman, Kumusta na?
Okay naman po.
Mhm. So, thank you for coming, and I think we should start. It's already 10:07, so magsisimula na tayo. Bago nga pala tayo magsimula, kailangan meron kayong ang tawag dito, mugs. Kumuha kayo ng mugs. Pag no mugs, no mug shot. Kukuha tayo ng mug shot. Let's begin. We already have Professor Ocampo today to be with us. So, Ate Christy, ikaw ngayon ang magsa-summarize kung anong natutunan natin from Professor Ditchon.
Huwag ako mag-summarize. Ayoko. Si Narsha na lang.
Okay. Narsha, walang bawal hindi. Kaya
Okay po.
Mary Vanessa, hindi Narsha, apelyido niya yun. Mary Vanessa.
So, welcome to Coffee Talk Online with Vic Marie. Today is June 4, 2020. Before we'll start, let's pause for a moment and pray. Lord, thank you, Lord, for this morning that you have given us and for the good health that we have, for the people that are coming into this meeting, Lord, to share their ideas and to learn from Ditchon. We pray, Lord, that you will guide and give wisdom to our speaker today. And we also pray that you continue to protect us and to provide for us amidst this COVID virus. We know that we should fear it, but at our side, when we will be hiding under your wings, we will be courageous enough to face this in spite of the challenges that we have. We continue to move on and have hope that everything will be all right in the near future. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So this show is brought to you by our sponsors. The first one is my friend. If you need a financial coaching, just contact my friend Adolf Roque in the given information on the screen. And para sa ating mga kape, Nescafe Creamy White na kapeng Pilipino para sa Pilipino. So during the talk, let us be reminded that if you need to mute your mic, then do so. Turn off your video and then use the chat box to open your questions. Notify the speaker if you have immediate questions. If you want to ask our speaker later, then you'll have to turn on your mic. Okay, another announcement is tomorrow, our dear Professor Brando C. Palomar will be sharing one of the topics that we had in Coffee Talks, which is enhancing the use of videos for online instruction. He will be expanding this topic tomorrow, June 5, 10:30 to 11:30 via Abiva Publishing House. The program is TEAT Webinar Series Season 2. All you need to do is simply like and follow the FB page of Abiva Publishing House and then register tomorrow from 7 to 10 to attend this session with Professor Palomar. Another good news is that our YouTube has already reached 100 subscribers. So salamat sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta for this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel was created because of the Coffee Talk Online na talagang dahil dito sa desire natin to share hopefully the information that we are always discussing over here for free at malaki ang reach ng ating mga audience. We opened this, learn with Vic Marina channel for others also to learn from us. So if you have the time, subscribe and like and share this channel. Okay, this morning, I have read from my timeline in the Facebook about how to get people to participate in virtual meetings. So ito yung ating isa sa mga problems kasi may mga nagrereklamo na mga lagi na lang daw nag-webinar and they are already tired of attending webinars na wala silang participation. So when we will be doing our lessons and classes online come August, marami tayong dapat na isa-isip. At kung ikaw naman ay isang leader in your institution, you also have to think about, conscious ka rin kung how you will be able to do your virtual meeting. There are 4 reasons for virtual meetings. One is to influence others, you make decisions, solve problems, and strengthen relationships. You also have to think about not only sharing the content, but you also have to think about how you would be influencing your students doing this online classes, how you will be able to impart values, and then strengthen your relationships kahit na online lang kayo nagkikita. Merong 5 tips na binigay doon ang dalawang authors na to. To engage the group, you will have to do the 60-second rule. So for the first minute, the group should be able to be convinced of what is the issue at hand. The next one is the responsibility role. Think about responsibility assignments for your students when they are in your classroom para aware sila na they have something to do and for them to participate in your class. Para naman magiging active sila in participating in at least a 1-hour online class. The next one is nowhere to hide rule. Everyone that is attending your online class should have an assigned task. So ngayon, si Narsha ang nabigyan ng task ni Ma'am Christy for us to wrap up kung ano man ang discussion natin today. The next one would be minimum viable PowerPoint rule. So not all of the session will be dominated by PowerPoint slides. And then the next one is 5-minute rule. You have to consciously vary activity every 5 minutes when you are doing online classes. So last meeting, we had our guest, Gilasio Masgong from Lao. He was able to share with us sustaining oneself amidst the COVID-19 quarantine and beyond in Laos. So he was not able to show us his face kasi siguro there's a problem with the bandwidth that we were doing. So hanggang voice over na lang ang kanyang pag-share. But we were very amazed at how he was able to be able to sustain himself in Laos. So ano ba yung take away ko doon sa kanyang session? Every journey begins with a courageous step. So your course in life is directed by God. So kung para sa'yo, para talaga yan sa'yo. Kung hindi sa'yo yan, so hindi daw talaga. So your preparation determines your resiliency and creativity in the workplace. So yung kanyang on the spot ba na paggagawa ng mga web page are yung parang yung mga trainings na experiences sa undergrad to work on their projects na matagal makes him resilient and do productive and be creative in his workplace at na sustain nila at nasusupport nila ang kanilang klase na in the middle of yung declaration of ECQ in Lao. The next one is he also told us that at a young age, You need to be adventurous and decisive. So today, we have another guest from Indonesia. So John Michael Ditchon is another alumni, batch 2012 of a chemistry major who will be dealing with or telling us about how to facilitate via LMS and making use of online resources for science classes. So let's give a hand now and let's get to know Ditchon. I usually call him Ditchon, not on his first name. So we will get to know him. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Ditchon the floor.
Hello po. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, nagka-clap-clap dapat, di ba? Okay, hi! Welcome again, Ditchon. I know we have been talking about your life at the moment, but others did not know kung nasaan ka ngayon, no? So, can you tell us kung nasaan ka ngayon?
Right now, I'm in Bali kasi we're supposed to go home to the Philippines ilang buwan na ba kami nandito? Last April, actually, plan namin umuwi ng Pilipinas because last March, we had our term break. Then after that, home-based learning na kami. So all of the flights were canceled, so we weren't able to go home. And same thing, nag-lockdown yung Jakarta, so hindi na rin kami nakabalik ng Jakarta. So we have to stay here in Bali.
So anong mga usual mong ginagawa dyan every day?
Preparing, ma'am, actually our school prepared us a week before the lockdown. Kasi parang after third week ng March, doon lang nag-advise yung government to not have face-to-face interaction with the kids in the school. And sakto yun na term break. So after that, the school advised us not to go back and just do home-based learning through Zoom at least once a week. And then you should have an asynchronous class and synchronous class. The synchronous is a minimum of 1 time a week. And the period is just 1 hour.
So, ideal talaga yung 1 hour na face-to-face a week for your students.
Yes.
Ilan ulit yung asynchronous na oras?
Asynchronous activity, actually, you just have to give a worksheet and then the students will submit it through the learning management system that we use in school. Way before the lockdown happened, we're already using a learning management program online or system online.
So, dahil ito ay IB program din, is this the same as the one that is being shared by Eric?
Somewhat, I guess that's similar po yung sa learning program. I'll just walk you through kung gaano ka dali yung pag-handle nung submissions, giving of grades, and also giving feedback to the students, and also checking the authenticity of the works of the students kasi connected na siya sa Turnitin.
So, before we will proceed to your presentation, gusto ko lang din na i-walk through sila kung ano yung nagiging journey mo sa iyong buhay after graduation.
Okay. After
university ng 2012.
Yes po. After graduation, I work in, Bloomfield Academy, Las Piñas. And then, after that, kinataka ko ni Narsha at saka ni Timmy sa Lasal, Laguna. And then, after that, I transferred to Assumption College, San Lorenzo. Wherein, from there, may nakilala akong mga teachers na gustong mag-work sa ibang bansa. Then after that, dire-diretso na hanggang sa Indonesia. Usually referral din kasi yung preferred ng admin so that they know kasi wala pong demo. So as much as possible, they trust na if people or the ones that are working in the institution knows that these people can do good. So, yeah, they accept that po.
So, ano yung mga basic skills na kailangan or skills na talagang kailangan dyan for international
Actually,
people?
during the interview, you'll be asked to create a lesson plan on the topic that you have chosen, and then as much as possible, mastery of the topic. And since we are using IB as our educational program, though it differs from different campuses po eh. Other campuses will have different of our school have different program. Later
Okay.
I'll discuss that. Pero
Okay.
yung sa ano po, yung sa school na pinag-aanan ko, I think on how to make the students appreciate science in real life processes, kasi more on ang tinanong sa akin, usual tanong ng students is where do we use this? How do we use this as science in real life? So
Okay.
from there,
So,
you should,
kailangan application.
yes, more on applications po, on how you will be able to make the students appreciate science more.
So, thank you very much, Ditchon, for gracing and for accepting this assignment. Lagi naman ganyan, ano? So,
Yes.
we're going to give you now the floor, and you have all the time to share what you want to share to us today.
Okay. Okay. So, yun nga po, the school that I am in right now is Mentari Intercultural School, Jakarta. Dati, Mentari International School yung name, pero I think the government mandated all international schools to be intercultural, something like that. And
Yung
then,
mga estudyante nyo, Indonesians lang or merong mga foreigner?
half. Tapos po, medyo yung karamihan, since medyo mataas po yung tuition, most of them are usually mga anak ng politician, anak ng may-ari ng malls or something like that.
So, nasa good place ka kasi
Yes.
parang doon din kay Delasio na it's a rich man's
Yes.
world.
Medyo
And,
ganun po yung ganun po yung setting. This one, the field that you'll be seeing, that's wala akong makitang picture ng school sa net, and also hindi pala ako nagpicture ng school sa sa phone ko. So this is one of my posts in Instagram. This is the view from our conference. No. Parang auditorium. Outside. That's the field. Actually, last year lang daw to nilagay. And all. This one is the main campus, the one that is in South Jakarta. Our school has 3 branches already po. One is in Bintaro and one is near the airport in Cengkareng. Though our school, our campus uses the whole IB continuum international education from PYP, MYP until DP. Other campuses po, ang campus po namin sa Bintaro uses Cambridge program, and then on senior high, the students can opt to do Cambridge or diploma program or DP. While for our other campus po na nasa malapit sa airport, they are full Cambridge from elementary up to high school. When we say PYP po, that's primary years program. This is grades 1 to 5. And then MYP is grade 6. Grade 6 is considered as year 1 until year 5, which is the grade 10 sa atin. And then after that, they will have to go to DP program with their choice of courses. But actually, depende po dun sa course nila sa college yung kinukuha nila sa DP.
Saan ka nagtuturo dyan?
Sa main po.
Hindi, ang ibig sabihin MYP or?
MYP po ako. Middle years program po. Because I'm handling grade 9 and grade 10, both physics and chemistry. And then next year po, grade 6, grade 10 physics. Wala na po akong chemistry class.
Wow, grade 6 at saka grade 10, ha?
Yes po, kasi nagkakaroon po kami ng I think shortage of teacher because of the freeze hiring din sa school. Kasi actually we recruited around 30 to 40 teachers, but all of them were canceled because of the working visa processing. Wala pong working visa processing ngayon. And then, for the school calendar po, our one school year is equivalent to 2 semesters. First sem is 93 days of instruction, and second sem is 90 days for instruction. Actually, within these days, marami pa pong activities na nangyayari. So, hindi lang, but aside from all the holidays na week-long, or 2 weeks
diba ang
long,
daming holidays dyan?
as much as possible, yung 93 tsaka 90 days po, hindi po yan talaga 90 days. So our problem now is on how are we going to squeeze all the topics that we need to discuss. Ayun po. And also in our school, in our campus, there's IBDP program, the diploma program. Actually, in all campuses po they have national program. National program is you're going to take the national curriculum. Usually, those students who are taking this, those are the students po na hindi aalis ng bansa. And also, when it comes to student and teacher ratio, usually 1 to 20 or 1 to 25 students per teacher. Since PYP focuses on improving students' basic skills, science will only be introduced in MYP Year 1.
Okay, so grade
Yung
5.
formal introduction po ng science. Though science is incorporated in the other subjects like health and all from grades 1 to grade 5. Pagdating po nila ng grade 6, dun lang po sila talaga mag-expose dun sa different branches of science and all. So it will be a challenge for me kasi as in zero, not necessarily zero, limited yung knowledge ng students when it comes to science during their grade 6 year.
So mahirap yung concept, tsaka mga terms that are
Yes po. Actually, as in basic kung basic.
Pero kung grade 6 na, marunong na ba silang mag-converse in English?
Yes po. Actually, ano pa lang po, ma'am, parang kahit pagkapasok pa lang ng school, they already know how to speak English kasi sa household din po.
So, hindi
Both
problema.
English and Bahasa Indonesia, they can converse.
Do you need to be good in Bahasa Indonesia in order for you to teach in your school?
No, ma'am. Actually, English is the main communications na ginagamit. Also, starting from year 1, meron po kaming criteria or assessment wherein they will have their own science investigation. Parang mini research. From there, those investigations should be aligned on the topic that we are going to discuss the whole year. And also, another thing is an IDU unit or interdisciplinary unit wherein science will be connected or related to another subject. Also, the learning management system that we use is ManageBack. This one is a learning management system for IB program. And in here, what's in ManageBack po? In ManageBack, you'll be able to see, this one is this dashboard. You can see the units po as well as the calendar. And also, you'll be able to see as well yung mga activities throughout the week or for the 2 weeks. And then if you are, this one is for us to monitor din po how much load is given to the students for each day. Kasi you can see then the other subjects that, the task that is given by the other subjects. In this way, we are monitoring po yung workload ng students during this time of the week.
That's a good idea para hindi lang yung conscious ka dun sa mga ginagawa nila sa course mo. Alam mo kung mabigat na yung binigay ng iba, like this week, parang ganyan.
Yes. Also po, aside from this, we also have a Google calendar din po to an Excel file to show kung ano yung nangyayari within each class. Also, when it comes to from here, you'll be able to see kung ano yung mga task na binigay mo and all. From there, you can click it and see the works of the students. And then if you are going to look at it na, at the works of the students, you'll be able to see kung sino yung mga nagpasa and their status. Is it early? Is it did the student submit or not? Or is it submitted late?
So what is the acceptability in Turnitin?
As much as possible po, 40% kasi
yung may 70%.
When it comes to output na pinapasa po nila, kasi we're giving them a file. So most of the time, yung file na binigay namin, na-read din ng Turnitin.
Okay.
So as much as possible, we put it in 40 to 50% acceptable rate. And then you can see na po kung ano yung yung percentage ng mga bata submitted late or there's something wrong with it. May makikita niyo po yung parang warning sign. Okay. Usually, this one can be seen kapag late yung submission ng bata. So the Turnitin Similarity Index stops when you set the deadline already. Also, from here, you can download the files and hindi siya kita dito eh. After you put the grades of the students, you can see here po, meron siya nakalagay annotate and grade. From there, when you click that one, it will show you the work of the students and then you can put annotations on it na. Okay. Particularly kung ano yung mali, kung how to improve the answers and all. But please know po na when we say MYP sa IB, it's more on skill-based. Skill-based po kami when it comes to the students. Hindi po masyadong mabigat yung yung content.
Worksheets, mga ganyan.
Yes, more on worksheets and all. So, medyo skill-based po. Kaya may times na nahihirapan yung mga bata kasi pagdating po nila ng DP program, it's more on content-based na. So, ayun. Pero, ayun naman po, ang sabi ng IB is, the skills will help them cope up with the content that they are going to encounter. Yes, in a higher level. Also, from on one side of this, makikita din po natin yung, merong nakalagay dyan na button na send grades to parents. There will be an email to the parents na kung ano yung score ng bata during that assessment. And we are...
So, quarterly ang sending yun ng grades or every day?
Every assessment po, pwede mong...
Every assessment. Okay.
Yes. So that the parents will be conscious din po when it comes to their students' performance. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is applicable to other to other LMS curriculum. Pero this one po, I think kasi it's specified in IB. Itong manage back, this one will also help you create your unit plan. Meron din po siyang tab for unit planning, and then from there, magkiklik-click ka na lang and all. Pero later po, I'll be showing po the online resource that we are using based on the book that we are using in the school. For everyone po, here are the usual online resources. This came from the IB MYP group. These are the usual free resources. If you want to create a video, you can use this Bitable. For graphics, poster for awareness, waste disposal, I asked them to create it in Canva kasi madali po siyang gamitin. Also for quick quiz, usually we use Kahoot. Quizlet, this one will also allow you to create some quiz for the students. Also, there's also one which is called quiz.net. That one will allow you to create an assessment, and then the students cannot do alt tab, cannot switch screens.
Okay.
Kasi kapag nag-switch screens po sila, magre-reset yung exam. Also, the one that we did before in NatPra, if you want the students to create their own website, they can use Wix.com. Hindi ko
Okay.
na po makita, ma'am, kasi naka-block yung Adobe Flash Player na ko sa laptop. Pero that's one good thing kasi para ka lang gumagawa ng PowerPoint presentation.
Okay, the best na ma-remember ko sa klase na yon, sa klase nyo ay kayo ang may best na portfolio na Wix na ginagamit. Anong taon yon? 2011?
2011 po ata, ma'am.
Oh, 2011. Ang ano ko lang doon, hindi ko na siya ma-retrieve, hindi ko na siya makita
Yun
kasi
nga rin
that's
po
the
eh.
best
Hindi ko na
na
rin po kasi alam
project.
yung email na ginamit namin. So, hindi ko
Oo, that's the best project na nakikita ko na pwedeng pang ano talaga, pang
Pero
showcase.
last month po, thanks to Timmy and Narsha's aesthetics as well as Reg po. Another
Parang
online
yung batch namin ganun din.
Ha?
Parang yung batch namin ganun din.
Oo nga, may mga ganong ano kasi pero yung Wix kasi talagang project nila ni ano yon, project ng batch nila.
Parang ito hindi pa namin naabutan that time.
Wala pa kasi ito
Kamay-kamay
ay
pa.
sumikat ng 2011,
Oo.
diba? Kasi kayo gumraduate ng 2009. So,
Parang
hindi pa na-offer yung mga ganong
Wala pa po ata yan, sir.
Parang
Mga
gupit-gupit
pa-extra
pa.
Oo. Gupit-gupit pa yung sa inyo. Pero in
Oo.
this case, sila yung batch na talagang ang ganda ng kanilang Wix na portfolio na sayang lang kasi hindi na siya ma-retrieve na ano.
The other online resources po that our school uses, we use dynamic learning kasi this one is provided by Hodder Education na publisher po ng school na ng book na ginagamit namin sa school. Meron siya this one is the mainframe po. Tapos if you press navigate po, you'll be able to see other subjects. This one is when you click po yung chemistry, you will have access to the book. You will have access to the teaching and learning resources, yung mga activities, unit plans, and all. Tapos, as you can see din po, meron siyang ready-made assessments na these ones, you can share to the students. And then this is what we do. We open it and then we share it to the students and we let them answer it.
Okay. Is that a free free
This one
software?
is subscription po, ma'am. Pero
Para
later,
institution
I have a lot of online resources po from the seminars that we went to from other schools din po. I can share it na lang siguro
sige.
through. And then in here, if you're going to click the teaching and learning program, you will be able, this one is the picture for the exam. This one is the unit is how do we use matter, most likely states of matter.
Matching type.
Yes, it's more on matching type. From there po, processing na kung bakit ganito, bakit ganyan, yung mga sagot. And usually, this is discussed through Zoom po. Yung mga topics. Pero not this one kasi tapos na po kami dito sa unit na to on face-to-face interaction. Also, yan po yung sinasabi kong teaching and learning. You can see that these are the units that we need to tackle and all. And then on the other side po, yung sa resources, makikita niyo po may unit planner. Also, there are activities that you can ask the students for them to have inquiry skills and also extension activities and all. Ito po yung unit planner na makikita natin for the book kasi designed po siya actually by an IB educator. Pero this is how it would look like po.
Wow, gusto ko yung mga terms na ginagamit dyan, yung inquiry questions, factual, conceptual. Talagang pinapahirapan yung magpaplano, di ba? Yung teacher. Specific yung mga questions.
Actually po, pwede po. Pero meron na siyang standard na questions. Pwede nyo na lang pong i-enhance.
So ngayon, pag nag-lesson plan kami sa undergraduate, dapat may mga ganyan, no? So, identify the questions
yes,
that you're
actually.
going to
Also po kasi in each unit po, parang may specific key terms kami na ifo-focus on, key concepts and all. Tapos it will come out po from this to the statement of inquiry.
Okay.
Ang
Can you
maganda
scroll
po
that
dito
up,
is,
down?
second page po is like this. So also in IB MYP po, we have different types of assessments po. Criterion A, it's more on the concepts, knowledge-based. Pag criterion B po, it's more on creating a laboratory experiment. Ito po, dito po pumapasok scientific investigation ng mga bata. After that, this is inquiring and designing. And then after that po, criterion C, which is the output nila, yung post-lab sa sa investigation nila. And criterion C, it's more on the reflections on the impacts of science. Parang reflections po on how is science applied in real life. Yan. So, yan na nakalagay na kung paano yung gagawin. Tapos, ito po, meron kaming approaches to learning or ATL skills that the students should at least develop during the unit. In IBMYP po, it's imperative for the teacher to teach at least one. As in, explicitly teach, kunwari, paano mag-research and all, paano mag-organize ng thoughts, and like that. Though, somewhat,
at least one in a quarter or in a day?
Ano po yun? In a unit po. Tapos meron na rin yung learning process kung paano yung gagawin and all. Tsaka activities po that you can do.
Ang ganda ng lesson planning na yan, no?
Yes.
Ayan.
Also,
so, sabi ni Ate Christy, maganda daw to. So, ito na yung aming susundin for our plan present preparation next time.
In the unit planner po na propose lagi ng IB, it's always having a reflection for the teacher. This one is downloaded, so wala pong nakalagay dyan. So, yan. Hindi ko, ginamit ko po to, pero na-submit ko na sa ManageBack.
Okay. Pag-send daw ng materials later, sabi ni Boya. Yeah, we should share that one. Kasi ang ganda. Parang ang ganda ng unit planner talaga. Gusto ko siyang i-adapt. Kaysa sa yung ngayon sa DepEd.
Meron po template namin, send ko na lang sa inyo.
Oo, so pakasend ng template para maging maganda ang buhay namin.
Okay. Ayan. Also for the question asked po, way beforehand, I think first question, to what extent can modern ICT, digital information can be implemented in teaching process effectively, replace traditional stationary teaching process? All this digital information processes, it's just a tool po. Nothing can replace a teacher in delivering or teaching students on the things that they have to learn. Also, parang it's a tool kasi it's something that you use for you to inject what fuels the student to learn more. Also, again, how to make use of online resources for science classes. Use it as a tool and make sure you know how to use them. Even if you have that unlimited number of online resources and you don't know how to make use of it, how to maximize those things, siguro hindi rin po siya magiging effective. When it comes to interesting and engaging, I think based on what we have learned in PNU, you have to be enthusiastic yourself for you to be able to impart that interest and engaging system for the students also. And also, let them explore. Kasi minsan nagkakaroon po tayo, actually, may fault din madalas, na nakakahon tayo sa isang idea, isang answer, na ganito lang dapat and all. But I think if we will let the students, the one thing that I have learned during my year in teaching IB, mas maganda yung nagiging answers ng student if you let them explore them on their own. Mas madaming ideas, mas madaming point of view and all. Also, available resources, madami po, pero it depends on the level of you that you are teaching. During our seminars po, resources from all over the world that are having IB program is shared through Google Drive. Online resource na, not online resource, those are teacher-made resources and assessments and lesson plans. Pero hindi po siya limited sa isang sa isang tao. Ayun. So everyone can use it po.
So, isa sa mga gusto ko dito sa presentation na tong yung unit. Anyone who has a question or who wants to share something?
Based po dun sa sineshare ni Ditchon mula kanina, isa yung natutunan ko na sa buong structure ng pagtutunan, parang isa siyang storytelling. Isang storytelling. We need to become creative storytellers of learning as teachers. Para halimbawa, pag nanonood tayo lalo na sa online teaching po kunyari pag nanonood tayo ng Netflix, di ba? Tapos by episode siya. Hinihintay yung next episode, di ba? Hinihintay. Ibig sabihin, may plot yung story na hinuhook yung audience. Di po ba?
Opo.
Dito naman kay Ditchon.
Tama ka rin dyan, Ryan, It should be like, parang you are going to look forward to kung ano naman ang pasabog mo the next episode.
Ibig sabihin, yung pinaka-plot dito, ang pinaka-counterpart niya, yung structure ng learning plan niya, in which mahuhook niya yung student sa entire episodes ng learning.
Yes. So, importante yung hook per
episode.
Opo. Ito, in relation dito sa current slide na sinoshow niya dito, ay just like a story, we need to critically choose who are the characters in the story. Dito sa learning, we need to critically choose the materials na kakailanganin ng mga estudyante.
At saka yung content at saka level ng year na i-introduce mo yung topic na yon. So, importante.
Diba? May story na X-rated, hindi pwede sa bata. So dito naman sa learning, mayroong mga high level na mga content na hindi pwede sa grade 6 or grade 5.
Yes. Tama yan.
Actually.
Okay, going back po.
Sige. Tuloy.
Okay, sorry po. For the one who asked po yung pros and cons ng Schoology, hindi ko po siya na-try actually, pero based on what my girlfriend said before, kasi ginagamit ko sa
nag-declare officially.
User-friendly po ang Schoology, and I think this one is connected din sa Turnitin.
Professor Ocampo could share to us yung mga pros and cons ng Schoology kasi she's using that in her class.
Actually, ang Schoology sa akin, madali siya kasi mas madaling makita ng bata. Pag nag-upload ako, nagbigay ako ng instruction, babasahin nila, and then they could react. Pero hindi, ngayon nakita ko na kasi may time limit din. Pag nag-submit ka ng assignment, i-date mo sila or ilalagay mo yung deadline kung hanggang anong oras.
Yes.
Ang hindi maganda lang sa Schoology, meron ba ako nakita hindi maganda? Parang sa ngayon, wala pa akong nakikita kasi ayos naman sa
Ate Christy, or you are using it?
Schoology sa ngayon, ang aking platform. Pag submission at saka pagka ako nagpe-present. Kasi pipresent ko ng buo, babasahin nila and then aided with guide questions and then sa questions, padadala nila ang sagot.
Ma'am, this one is subscription din po, di ba?
Oo.
So how much is the cost, ate?
Ito, nag-lecta sa akin ng 1321.
Actually, madami naman pong learning management system. Dati po sa gumagamit din po kami ng Edmodo from my previous school, as well as Google Classroom. Pwede rin po yun.
Familiar kayo sa Loom?
Yes po, ma'am. Opo.
Maganda ang Loom, mas mabilis. Kaya lang may bayad rin ito eh.
Lahat po ng maganda may bayad.
Oo, maganda. Class Dojo is also a good one.
Yes, yes.
Ano pa? Yung Study Blue. Na-mention nyo na yung Study Blue. Maganda rin kasi yung Study Blue. Pag checking ng kanilang mga output, kasi doon talaga nila makikita. Tapos may checking na doon kung tama yung inano. Kasi maglalagay ka ng parang key to correction, doon nila ibabase yung...
Kaya lang ma'am, minsan po kapag mali yung capitalization, nagmamali din po yung answer.
Pero kasi sa atin kasi tagpi-tagpi, one for presentation submission, one for assessment, one for checking the outputs. Maganda yung sa manage back na isang lang, 'di ba? Isang LMS lang talaga ang kailangan gamitin para makita mo kung ano.
Yes, actually ma'am, the students din po can know what they will learn in advance. Kasi
So
makikita rin po nila yung mga units.
Hi ER, sorry. Sorry, I forgot to share the link with you. We're already in the question and answer, right?
Yes po.
Professor Ditchon.
Okay. Ma'am, yung last question na po ako. When to know if a certain resource is useful or effective for learning? For me, ask the students about their experience po. Kasi based on the things that I have noticed, the students will give you an honest answer kapag tanong mo sila regarding their experience on the app. And from there, makukuha mo po yung ano yung natutunan nila. What they have learned and what they have realized from the things that was given to them through that activity. Basta ipaprocess mo lang po, more on processing. This one, I think na ano ko sa assumption na always make sure that you process the students. Kahit gaano ka-simple yung activity na ginawa mo, as much as possible, you let the students reflect on what they have done. Makikita mo po kung useful yung tool na ginamit mo or hindi. Or kung effective sa kanila. Kasi hindi naman po lahat yan effective, di ba?
Can we now ask questions from the audience?
Yes po. Tapos na po.
Tinatanong ni Miss Narsha kung subscription app ba ang manage back?
Yes po. Subscription po siya. Binabayaran po siya every year, I think.
So 1 million yan, mga ganyan.
Rupias po. Hindi ko po alam
1 million rupee, which is affordable for a Filipino teacher to do that.
Maybe, ma'am, ano po siya maganda siya kung sa school.
Kaya nga.
Kung school mismo. Pero bayad din to ng students. Ayun po, may presyo na si Narsha. $21 per student.
Researcher natin ngayon today. So, other questions. Mamimili ba ako ng tatanungin ngayon? Pamela, Timmy, welcome to the block.
Ma'am Vic,
Po.
pa-join daw si Sir Nelson.
Si Sir Nelson din. Question and answer na. Sige.
Ano po yun, sir?
Wala akong question. Hiya ako kasi unang late ako.
Okay lang yun, sir.
Question and answer portion ka na. May magandang share si Ditchon sa amin kanina. You missed that. Mga siguro 5 minutes before you came in. About the unit planner. And maganda siyang tingnan natin on how you will be able to also improve our planning of our lessons. Tsaka sabi nga ni Sir, sino bang Sir Ryan, kailangan daw yung ating mga episodes would be like something to look forward to. Parang Netflix, napaka-high standard ito. Parang the King Eternal Monarch lang.
Ako po.
Okay.
Hi, Sir Ditchon. Ask ko lang, how will you compare the preparation in terms of online learning and yung traditional or face-to-face learning? Do you have more preparation in online compared to the face-to-face?
Sa akin, more on mas marami kapag online kasi you have to make sure that the students will be able, hindi naman laging synchronous ang discussion natin So, may mga times na mahirap, kailangan mo kasing i-make sure na lahat ng gusto mong i-discuss, andoon na, tsaka wala as much as possible, if the students want to go back to the slide, they can do it on their own. Pag nakita nila to and all, may intindihan nila based on what we have discussed before. Parang marirecall nila kung ano yung nangyari, kung ano yung discussion doon, kung ano yung mga key terms, ano yung key concepts na makikita doon sa discussion na ginawa.
Okay,
Para
thank you,
As
sir.
in detailed
Para
talaga.
kasi sa setup ng school niyo, Ditchon, ano siya ideal for, kasi lahat ng mga estudyante niyo has already yung parang experience, yung mga ganong
Ano rin siguro, ma'am, kasi advantage din na ginagamit na namin yung learning management system before the lockdown happened. So, the students are already familiar. And also, lahat sila may internet access, which is somewhat a problematic way, problem ngayon. Kasi wala na, hindi naman lahat ng students may access sa internet. Some of them will have to go to computer shops, some of them will have to go to a coffee place para lang maka-access ng internet connection. Yun ang hindi ko pa alam kung paano siya ma-answer pagdating sa giving the students resources, especially those who doesn't have internet connection.
So, in our case, magiging stressful talaga ang first term namin kasi we are going to, ang tawag dito, adjust on how to do the online teaching, tapos prepare lessons doing the online teaching. Mag-a-adjust kami, ang estudyante mag-a-adjust din. So, meron pang problems on net bandwidth, kung ano-ano mga so magiging challenging talaga ang first term na kailangan talagang magiging ayos ang mga health conditions ng mga teacher.
Exactly.
Oo. But for those who are really prepared at saka awareness sa kung anong dapat nilang ine-expect nila doon sa field, hindi na masyadong mahaharas. Kaya maganda rin talaga na ganitong sharing kasi maiinggit man kami sa mga preparations na nandyan sa inyo. We could also look forward to how we'll be able to deliver as much as we can.
Swerte din ko kasi siguro kami, ma'am, kasi medyo mas mabilis na konti yung internet connection dito. Though may mga students pa rin na hindi nagko-comply, pero ayun nga, most of them naman are doing it. Tapos kapag hindi sila magpapasa at sinabihan mo yung parents, actually you have to email the parents if the students didn't pass after you berate them with so many reminders. Parents are also supportive of the teachers na okay, I will follow up on him, on her, so that ayun po. Pero hindi rin kahit nagsabi yung parents, may mga times pa rin na hindi sila nagpapasa eh.
So, may tanong si Tet na meron po bang mga offline learning tools na pwedeng ma-utilize for students na
yung walang gadget medyo mahirap po. Gaya ng sabi ko kanina kasi hindi naman lahat printable. Kagaya though when it comes to presentations or simulations, Colorado.edu has multiple downloadable simulations. Available siya online even though the computer doesn't have internet connection. But then again, they have to download the simulation first.
So noon, merong mga request ng mga teachers mo na estudyante ko, di ba? So, magsalita ka raw at magtanong sa dati mong teacher.
Hindi ko pa naging student si Noon.
Ay, hindi mo naging student si Noon?
Hawak mo siya ni Timmy ng time na yun.
Oh, di ba? So,
may share lang ako. We just ended our online classes in UST last May 30. Katatapos lang namin.
Congratulations!
Tapos, of course, na-share ko naman yung mga challenges during those online teaching experience ko. In my advisory class, meron akong 45 students. May isa doon na hindi nakasabay since day 1.
Anong ginawa mo?
March 6, ang communication ko sa mother lang. Ang problema, nagkahiwalay sila ng mother niya kasi na-lockdown sila sa magkaibang lugar. So nagkataon, yung bata, wala siyang access sa internet kasi walang internet yung bahay nila. During the VIC, yung mother naman, napalayo sa kanya. So paano yun?
Okay.
Na-miss niya lahat ng mga activities, lahat ng mga long tests, lahat ng mga binigay sa kanya, ng mga teachers niya sa lahat ng mga subjects. Ako yung position ko sa ganyang aspeto, it's for the school and teachers to open the door to accommodate them. Kasi eventually, nagkaroon ng internet, ngayon lang, give time for them. At least, wag iparamdam sa kanila na, ay, ito, ang dami mong na-miss, ganito, ganyan, kailangan mo makakulto. I think that school needs to adjust to this kind of students. Kahit na may mga deadline tayo sa mga submission and grades, o di kaya naman ay may mga, halimbawa, may mga special tests na ganito, kailangan natin silang i-accommodate. Kasi we do not know where they are coming from. So ano po yung ginawa ko? So nagka-internet siya, kailan lang. I take pictures. I take pictures of the PowerPoint. I call the student. Dini-discuss ko yung lesson.
Okay, so slide 1, ganon.
Yun lang siya. Tapos, halimbawa, pag mga learning activities, take picture din. Tapos sabi ko, papel na lang ang gamitin mo. Diyan mo ilagay yung sagot. Take a picture. Send it back to me. Kasi ang pinakagamitin lang niya, messenger eh. So, that's the reality. Kahit na gano'ng kaganda yung LMS natin, meron pa din mga estudyante na hindi makakasabay. Nito nakaraang mga araw na to, sobrang nabulabog tayo ng mga dami-daming mga digital na mga applications na yan, mga LMS, di ba? Kaya lang minsan, kapag talaga pinakita natin yung pagiging teacher natin, meron at meron isa dyan na hindi makakasabay dun sa pinupush natin. Pero, there are always paraan para ma-accommodate sila. And baka hindi nga natin alam, mas meaningful pa yung learning pagka ganun siya.
Talagang mag-invest ka ng oras at saka load.
Actually, psychological din po minsan yung mga bata para nagkakaroon ng problem sa family and all. So, hindi makapag-submit. Ayun po yung usual. Tsaka yung dami ng workload.
Problem sa DepEd. Kasi sa private, medyo okay pa eh. Diba? Isa lang.
Yun nga, ma'am, kami private na to, ha? How much more sa public school?
Kaya nga.
Actually, ang sabi sa akin ng mother, sir, natatakot sa inyo yung bata kasi po, ang tawag sabi niya, nanginginig daw siya, hindi niya alam paano niya sisimulan yung nag-file up na activities. Kasi yung mga message sa kanya since day 1, hindi niya nasisin. Ngayon, ayaw niya isin yung huling message kasi natatakot sa feeling ata ng bata. Kasi sabihan ko siya na in-ignore niya yung mga announcement.
Okay.
Hindi natin kontrolado yung mga gano'n na parang, di ba, turo tayo ng turo, pero hindi nakakasabay sa atin. Kaya ito, kasalukuyan siya ngayon. Actually, every day, one subject, ayusin muna natin isang subject. Tapos sabi niya, sir, paano pa pag di po ako nakahabol next school year, hindi po ako makakapag-enroll? Sabi ko, I think the school will accommodate you naman. Inassume ko siya sa gano'n. Kasi kahit walang basbas ng administration namin, kailangan maramdaman ng bata na yung school will be there for him.
Tama yung assurance ng advisor na kailangan niya lang ma-meet yung mga requirements niya in order for that student to enroll the next term.
Pero ma'am, yun ang question ko.
Tsaka hindi niya kasalanan, di ba?
Kasi up to what extent tayo pwedeng magbigay ng allowances for those kind of students?
Depende lang yun sa kung gaano ka-compassionate yung teacher.
Sa tingin ko dapat i-document.
Ng grades, di ba?
Sa tingin ko dapat i-document ni Ryan yan. Tapos, merong clear na appeal to the administration about that concern.
Ng focus group discussion sa mga teachers namin, pang third batch na kahapon. Ngayon, tomorrow, focus group discussion ko naman sa mga learning area coordinators. I shared the same experience. And sabi ko, dapat merong provision ng school para sa ganitong mga estudyante.
Yeah.
Anong response ng admin?
Siyempre, tahimik lahat. Kasi meron pala mga ganun. Baka sa ibang section meron din.
So si Trixie, may issue siya. Paano daw paano po ba ang pagharap sa camera na medyo feeling ko awkward, medyo awkward po sa camera?
Maybe practice po. I think practice lang.
Kapalan lang ng mukha to, Ditchon, di ba?
Parang, hindi, isipin mo na lang po na you are in a classroom. They are still, you are still with them. Parang nagtuturo ka rin naman yan eh. So, we are doing it before we go out of the campus, before we go out of PNU, multiple times. Maraming beses, minsan mapapaupo pa tayo ni Ma'am Kao or something. Pero hindi ko naging proxy Ma'am Kao. Ayun, so, I think more on practice lang para pagdating sa, sa pagharap sa students in a video. Tsaka, give guidelines, particularly before you start the learning. Dapat meron mute your device and all. Tsaka, if they have questions, they can type it and all. Don't just butt in or ask. Or in Zoom po kasi meron siyang raise hand option.
Si Trixie kasi, hindi yan napaupo kasi ako ang teacher niyan. Hindi pa ako
Kailangan po ka na dito na
Hindi pa ako napaka-upo doon sa level na upo yung balik demo kasi hindi ko pa siya na-experience. Baka by the next, pag si 50 na ako, baka mag-round na ako ng upo. Nandun pa lang ako sa I don't like your PowerPoint. You report this time. Ganyan. So Trixie, huwag kang mag-alala kasi ako din, yan ang aking mga fear nung una. So the reason that we are continuing with this coffee talk is for us to be confident when we face
pwede mag-share ulit.
Ng mga ganyan. Kasi talagang nakaka-intimidate na screen lang ang kinakausap mo. Tapos at the other end, marami palang nakakita sa'yo. So practice lang.
And there are also times, ma'am, na recorded yung video ng mga bata, especially sa Zoom. Tumutungo lang or nakaganon lang. So as much as possible, you have to make sure that they are with you all the time by asking them questions one by one.
Parang randomly. Pero ayaw naman nilang mag-respond. Kasi wala nang -50, wala nang grades kasi. Pero pag may grades yan, I'm sure lahat yan nakabuka.
Na-experience ko to, yung management na yan. Kasi head teacher po ako ng grade level. So may mga reklamo. Yung mga bata, pinipicturean yung mga teacher habang nagtuturo. At
meron din po ganyan.
Sa Twitter, social media, nilalagyan nila ng mga meme. So nireport ko to sa administration namin, sa assistant principal, para makuha lang attention. Ang problema, walang specific guidelines. So dapat magkaroon ng uniform guidelines ng school about code of ethics sa online teaching and learning. Kumbaga, kung sa face-to-face, merong conduct grade, dapat may counterpart ito pag online. I mean, may mga rules, di ba?
Na hindi kami tuturo.
Tama po yung sinabi ni Sir Ditchon kanina, na kailangan talaga mag-practice muna bago tayo tumabak dun sa online teaching. Kasi meron akong isang teacher sa grade 9 sa amin sa UST. Hindi niya masyadong gamay pa yung Blackboard Collaborate. So, anong nangyari? Binigyan niya yung link sa bata. Tapos, parang hindi niya alam hindi niya alam paganahin yung mga features. So, nauna yung mga bata dun sa session. Ano nangyari? Yung mga bata, nag-ingay-ingay lang sila doon, tapos pinaglaruan nila yung whiteboard, kung ano-ano yung mga sinusulat nila doon, and something like that. So, importante talaga sa teacher, sanay siya doon sa features, especially yung mga privacy features nung LMS. Kailan to, yung para sa ito and so on so forth. Yung mga ganong mga happenings sa mga estudyante.
Siguro ako na lang mag-ano ako.
Yes.
May point ako.
Oo.
Kasi baka sabihin mo wala akong country edition eh.
Oo.
Una, matahimik ako ulit kasi nandito na silang lahat.
Okay.
Yung sinabi ni Ditchon kanina about parang feedbacking, yun na yung naabutan ko eh. I guess that's another way of you are really after for quality of your instruction, which works or which is not working based on this kind of platform and learning format. Sa tingin ko yun yung importante na bilang reflective teacher, para mas ma-realize din ng bata na you are really totally sincere yung concern mo sa pagkatuto nila. Kaya you really needed to ask for feedback. Yun. Pangalawa, tulad ng sinabi ni Sir Ryan ni Sir Ditchon, yes, practice. Alam nyo kagabi, nakailang takes ako para sa aking session tomorrow.
In-announce ko na yan bukas.
Just ko nakakaano. Tapos, super English ako tapos ang dating, parang hindi pala ako mukhang tao doon sa super English na to. Kaya, babaguhin ko ulit, mamaya ulit ang taping. Mahirap pala maging artista. Yun ang realize ko.
It's very difficult. Nanonood tayo, di ba, bukas?
Yes.
7 to 10 ang registration. Binigay ko na yung link sa inyo. Tsaka, for your future watch out list, si Ryan is also doing that kind of talk. Meron ka na bang schedule, right?
Sa June 10, ma'am. June 10.
June 10 ka. Ako naman will be airing, nagpo-promote, will be airing on June 9. sa DOST-SEI na website. So sa Project STAR, I'll be dealing with molecular structure ng COVID-19. Kasi mukhang wala namang nagdi-deal sa ganong klaseng topic. Puro lang naman tayo mga science education at kung ano-ano. So, abangan. Ngayon ko lang na-realize na hirap din pala yung sinasabi ko. And biochemistry is not my forte. So, hindi pa naman in-announce ng DOST-SEI, baka mag-back out pa rin sila. So, marami no? June 10, June 9, at saka bukas. Okay. We would
looking forward.
Ay, thanks, Emmy. Sana magagampanan namin ang aming mga paeklat sa...
I'm sorry, I've not been idle. I've been doing something while listening to you guys.
Okay. Thank you, Emmy, for gracing this event also. Do you know Narsha, Emmy? Nag-abot kayo, di ba? Hindi na ko nag-abot.
So, hindi ko alam.
Okay, so kasi,
nag-abot po, nag-abot.
Fourth year kayo, first year sila? Parang ganon.
Pasensya na. Parang nakalimutan ko na lahat ng 2009.
Ito yung Narsha is yung every na maalala ko yung okra, di ba meron dun sa ko. Gusto ko nga sabihin na meron akong fini-feature sa Camacho's Garden na okra, talagang in honor of my thoughts for Narsha. Kasi alam mo yun, yung introduce ng defend to me your okra tea. Yung mga ganyan.
Ay,
so,
grabe.
we will listen to her for her wrap up this morning. Thank you, Narsha, for saying yes to Ma'am Ocampo. Okay, Narsha, you will have the floor.
Hello.
Yes, Vanessa.
Medyo maingay lang po. Excuse, may nagdi-drill sa kabila.
Hindi naman masyadong rinig.
Okay. Okay, to wrap up our discussion for today. First, to engage the group, Ma'am P gave us 4 rules. Number 1 is 60-second rule. The second one is responsibility rule. The third one is nowhere to hide rules. And the last one is the MVP rule, or the minimum viable PowerPoint rule. In the earlier discussion of Sir Michael Ditchon, he gave us an overview of ManageBack, which is a very good learning management system that offers units, view, calendar, and activities. It also has a grade sheet with plagiarism plug-in app and has the capability to send scores to parents. Sir Michael also introduced us to different online resources, particularly the My Dynamic Learning app. To summarize our discussion, the key to effectively use any learning management system is first, know the features of the application, and of course, to prepare and to practice before you conducted a class.
Thank you very much, Narsha, for your wrapping up of our session. Na-late po kasi si Sir Nelson. Can we just give him some moments to greet everyone? Hello, Nelson.
Hello, magandang umaga sa inyo lahat.
Hi, sir.
Hi, Sir Nelson.
Ito lang nakalimutan ko. Dahil ang pagkakaintindi ko, 2 p.m. pero parang mga ibang showtime na 2 p.m. Sorry ha. So inabot ko na lang yung comment ni Ryan sa yung how they deal with students. Tapos nakita ko yung paano humarap sa camera. Actually may nakita ko sa internet, yung sa YouTube pala, yung paggamit ng mga writing tablet. Tapos mukhang pwede ka mag-lecture na hindi ka na nakikita. I-flash mo na lang yung writing tablet mo sa screen. Ano yung, parang sa mga lecture series, mukhang gano'n ang gagawin ko eh. Yun ang bibiling ko eh. Parang mura lang yung tablet eh. Merong 5,000 and 20,000. Doon ako sa 3,000. Masyadong mahal yung 5,000.
Bakit paano naging online selling na tayo?
Wala naman ako binanggit na brand.
Ito online selling.
Saan galing? May bago ng ano.
Kala ko insurance lang to.
Susunod, dadala na ako ng product line, pati panulat, pati pati vitamins,
Nelson.
Praise the Lord!
Masyado kasing mahal yung ano. Yun lang. Ay, maraming salamat sa Ditchon na
Thank you rin po. Thank you rin po sa mga
tapos ako pala wala.
Tomorrow will be my makinig kayo. Tomorrow will be my 15th year work anniversary. So meron akong ipaproduce na 10 life lessons. 10 life lessons na hopefully would also make you learn something from that sharing. Ano pa bang mga something to look forward to? Hindi pa natin na-invite or na-lockdown si Jigs, si Aaron Laudesha for another session with videos. At saka, yun ang ating pakinggan. At saka, meron pang mga suggestions si Ditchon to invite. So, kung meron kayong mga gustong mga topics, gustong mga tao na i-invite for talk, si Aldrich, gusto mo bang magsalita dito sa amin para marinig naman namin ang maganda mong boses at saka wisdom. So, magsabi ka lang, no? Kasi volunteer is the key. Volunteerism is the key to this program to be sustainable. So, let's have another picture. Meron akong mug dito. Ito yung ginamit ko kasi ito ay bigay sa akin noon nung pumunta siya ng Paris. So, dahil alam ko na nag-attend siya, then kailangan ko rin i-honor yung kanyang gift sa akin na galing sa abroad. So, yung mga taga-Indonesia dyan, kailan nyo ako bibigyan ng mug?
After ng lockdown, ma'am.
Hindi. I-cut natin yan sa video. Baka sasabihin nila.
Coffee na lang, ma'am. Masarap yung coffee dito.
Ayan, coffee na lang. Sige, ready? Melody, you're always so shy.
Kasama ba ako?
I think so.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Saan ka? Nandiyan ka sa... Baba ka ng konti kasi nasa notice ka na Fatima is here. Baba mo lang yung konti yung job, mo. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you rin po.
Thank you so much.
And see you again for another session. Hopefully you learned something from the same Marissa. Very good. Last 15.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.